Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching from. Welcome to our live day trading morning show on here with the pre-market analysis for Wednesday, December the 16th, 2020. Wednesdays are known as Wild Wednesdays. So, Wild Wednesday, if you're new to our channel, because typically the market has a tendency to go from one extreme to the other. So, either bullish first and then bearish, or bearish first and then bullish. Especially today, uh, we know that the FOMC will be having the meeting. So if you are new to trading and do not know what FOMC stands for, is the Federal Open Meeting Committee. So where the Fed get together, the one of the job of the Fed is that to make sure that the markets are working properly. So with all the action that they can take on interest rates, on buying equities, yes, Fed buy equities. Fed is a more than institution, is the biggest buyer of buyer of equity, believe it or not. Yeah. So when you hear things like quantitative easing, or that's what it means, meaning that the Fed has the ability to buy SPY. Yeah. So go back to February, March, if you were not in the market yet. So they have a meeting every month, and there's a press conference at 2. The decision on interest rate come out at 2. I believe at 2 p.m. Eastern, that is. We can actually check the calendar on here. Let's go ahead. Let me do that. Can I switch that on here? So in here on my window, I need to size up this window properly. Let's do this here. Let's do this here. For whatever reason, I'm not seeing that here. So am I hiding that? Is the picture hiding that? So the Fed will come out at 2 p.m. today with a decision on interest rate, followed by a press conference typically. Yeah. So that creates volatility in the markets. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on here, folks. Just hang on tight. Okay. Oh my goodness, I had to go all the way here. Wow. Okay, so I'm trying to show you the calendar. If this picture will go. So we are on data window, but you see this on here. So watch list, alert, news, data window, hot list. This is the calendar here, this icon. So this icon, can we maximize it a little bit? All right, let's pull it up this way a little bit. So the weekly crude oil stock has come up at 7:30. I think these are my local time. These are my local time. And then here, Fed interest, Fed fund target rates. But let's say it should be at 11 exactly. So all of these. So where's the pressure? So I'm not sure exactly if this one they have everything on there, but yeah, the meeting for the Fed, they come out at 2, and trust me, you cannot miss it. If you are watching SPY react to it like there's no tomorrow. So that's why are we talking about this today? Just because it's on Wednesday, but typically Wednesdays are wild, regardless of a Fed meeting or not. That's that's important on there. So I'm watching on my calendar here, on my other calendar on here. Let's say from another tool. So what do they have in stock? Yep. So Fed interest rate decision. Fed interest rate decision. So they are to have it here. So for whatever reason, to be honest with you, I don't look at my calendar mostly on here. It's just that we are on screen with it. But the FOMC statement is going to be coming at 2 p.m. Eastern. And typically there will be a press conference where, there will be a press conference where Mr. Jerome Powell, the Fed chairman, will be in front of the press, and that usually lasts an hour, so from 2:30 to 3:30. And while he's speaking, every single word that he said, the algo will take that word and interpret that into a buy or sell. I kid you not. So it's wild. If you have never witnessed this, make sure. What does that mean for you and I? For you and me trading, that means that we better make sure that we don't have too much risk in the market starting at 11. Can we take advantage of that? Yeah, absolutely. You can take advantage of that volatility. Let's say SPY at 10:59, you put in a put and a call order, and you sit tight. You see what happened. So that's a strategy that you can definitely employ. Be prepared to make money in both directions. Yeah. So if you're comfortable with that. Speaking of making money, folks, if you are new here, maybe you missed out on last Friday. Some our traders, they made multiple 10 baggers on Qualcomm. Was it then? What did we do for an anchor? Yesterday, an anchor was what? An anchor was on AAPL, which we spoke about on this very show. We can tell you, I mean, we cannot, there's no need to hide it. AAPL was part of our alert, is part of our alert this week. So that option went 2,000% between Monday close and yesterday close. As people who trade it. And this morning, we are awakening ourselves to another potential 10 bagger. Yeah, you are looking at it right now. So if it's you blink and you miss that, if you are one of our traders in our room, IQ is a tiny stock that trade at $22. Yeah, I don't trade penny stock, but this one actually, trust me, I have to be honest. This is one of my least favorite stock to trade. It's just, but it's just a crazy stock to be honest with you. So here it is what it's doing this morning. It's gapping $2.31. $2.30 is no big deal if a stock is worth over $100, but for a $22 stock, that's 10%, folks. Yeah. So congratulations if you had that position to start up on here. But if you didn't, my friend, no wahala. Yeah. This is our opportunity to trade Gangsta Trade. So while we do that on here, let me just, before we are literally 1 minute from 6 a.m. Pacific time, where I'm coming to you live from Southern California. It's currently just a minute away from 9 a.m. Eastern time in New York and in Toronto, 9 p.m. in Singapore City, and that will make it 3 p.m. in my beloved city of Douala. So hello to anybody who's on the show from Douala. If you don't know where Douala is next to the country where the word Wahala comes from. I don't mean to be cryptic, folks. I just mean to be cryptic. Let's say hello to Miss Marcy. Good morning. From Southern California. We're both in Southern California, folks. Miss Dora from Florida, how are you? Matty Eyes, no hello, no nothing. Matty Eyes just goes straight to the business end. What strike price call are you looking off base of your tech analysis for this stock? This stock, I don't know which that stock is, sir. So Matthias, most likely I said something and Matthias just reacted to it. Give us more specifics, sir. So so that we can properly answer your question. While we wait for that, and obviously we say hello to other people who are, well, yeah, we have quite a few. We have 12 viewers today, this morning. So I don't know, the news may have been coming out. So hello, Miss... Mrs. Goita from from Douala, Cameroon. That's where Douala is. So the country where the word Wahala comes from is very dear to myself and to Mr. Beautiful Gates, who just joined on there. So we leave that to you to figure out what that country is. We have to leave some mystery, yeah? That's what makes it exciting. The other exciting part of here this morning is, let's say, if you are interested in trading today, you can go into Finwiz as we have been doing, and you see that our filters are already in place, right? So all we have to do is toggle. So which stocks are? Aha! So you see what happens. Oh, this is such a good moment here. Notice I just spoke about IQ, right? So IQ is not showing on here. And I kid you not, it was showing before. Why potentially IQ, unless most likely maybe something happened in the last, let's say, 5 minutes or so, or IQ price may have something could have happened. But what were we saying here? We were saying that the filters is a stock above 20. Yeah, let's do something here. Yeah, you don't see IQ, right? It's not a so-called a mistake. I mean, they can make a mistake, but let's do just this. Now, instead of saying over 20, look what happened. If I go and say over 15, because we have done that here, right? Back and forth. We just want if. Ta-da! Because between me earlier this morning when I put this screen up together, when IQ was on top on here, losing 10%, minus 10%, now the stock is below $20, meaning when I apply my filter, it no longer that criteria. So over $20, it doesn't. So this is live. This here is live as throughout the day. Obviously, we have told you about that. Our technique is just to put it on 10-second refresh and it auto updates. We have nothing to do. So meaning that if we are tracking something, for instance, let's say who would we like to track on here? I don't know. Let's see, Etsy. Okay, Etsy, folks. Remember the chart that we showed you, a chart where Etsy was a $30-something stock at literally 12 months ago. It's trading at 174. I mean, this morning it's taking a step back, but Etsy has just been wild. Not wild. I mean, outperforming the rest of the market. How do we know? Very quickly. I don't have to go that far. We can see that on here. Obviously, you guys cannot see Etsy. Sorry about my screen. So let me do that again. So here's the chart of Etsy by just hovering over that hands-free. Yeah, I can talk of Etsy. The chart is up and I'm just there. So look at the column called performance year. So meaning that this is the performance over the last 12 months for Etsy. 312%. Yeah. Year to date, the difference between performance year and performance year to date just mean from January 1st. Yeah. Versus the performance for the year, the complete last 12 months, meaning today is December 16, 2020. The starting point will be December 16, 2019. That's the difference on that because I usually have that question. Half year means the last 6 months. The quarter, obviously, the last three months, monthly. So you get that. You could ask, I have stocks that have done better than that. Yeah. Here's a Moderna, the biopharma company, 694%. And if you are just curious to say, hey, show me all of the best performing ones year to date. Oh, well, first of all, these are the worst performing one. Yeah. That's obey to this set of filter. Above $20 are optionable and have on a daily basis 1 million shares of trading. So I just toggle it here. The best stock so far over the last year, 3,000% return of another biotechnology stock, Novavax, trading at $123 and up a whooping 3,055%. Hey, look who's number 2. Uncle Neo. Neo stock. Yeah, because Neo stock, remember I told people, I've been sharing with folks that Neo stock, when we started this little adventure experience together, so hopefully, I don't know if those traders are still around. Well, some are around. We see them in our Discord. We used to have question in the morning, what do you think of Neo stock? Neo stock was worth $5. Yeah, like $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. Kid you not. You can look at the charts. The view that we see here is starting in September. It's showing it at $20. Yeah, but Neo stock used to be $5 back in June timeframe. So up 1,600. So this you can do this type of analysis here. For us, that's not our purpose this morning. Our purpose this morning is to strictly see which stocks are moving from between yesterday and today. So the bullish ones are on here. So from a bull perspective, Twitter is bullish, up 3%. Twitter is trying to do something. So see that late November drop, and then now they have recovered, and so Twitter is trying to go somewhere. Hello, Baidu. So talking about 10 baggers of the likes. Yesterday on this very show, was it about this time? We recommended Baidu as a gangster trade. If you were with us, hopefully you took advantage of it. My point that I want to make on it, it's actually a couple of points. We have said several times that when you get into a trade and there is time left, so at the end of the day yesterday, you had to somehow manage your position overnight. So because when a stock make a move like Baidu, it's called momentum. You have to find a way to not sell all of it, close all of your contracts. We have said many times on here, and we are repeating it, the best way to find something that you're going to trade tomorrow is to look at the one that moved today. It's a strategy that's, we are not saying that whatever happens on a given day will continue the next day. But what we are saying is that the fact that a stock like Baidu, this candle, let's look at the size of this candle. This is a $20 candle. I challenge you to go find the last $20 candle that Baidu has done. I didn't do the study, but I can't tell you off the top of my head. Most other than gapping, because Baidu is known for that, it's going to be 2017, 2018, about the time when I start getting involved with a stock like Baidu. And we showed you the daily chart yesterday. We are going to show you, actually, let's go share the weekly on here. I think we say that Baidu has a lot of room to go if they wanted to do. This is the Fibonacci retracement that at some point we made. If you see any one of our charts that we have a Fibonacci retracement, that's when that stock has gone yacht, because you do Fibonacci retracement. A retracement means that the stock has traded that position before, and we are trying to see if it can get back there, up or down. In this case, is on the upward direction. Yeah. So here is it carrying that momentum? Yesterday, looking at the chart of the stock or the chart of the option, for us, we recommended what? We were trading the 190. They were strong the entire day. I kid you not. They were strong, and they closed bullishly. So it stock closed bullishly, chances are momentum will be on there. And because if let's say you were, oh, I missed out on the trade, I didn't get my gangster fill. Okay, here's my second point. A gangster fill is just a technique to try to get as cheap of an entry as possible. Yeah? We're putting the order before the market opens. Just because from an execution perspective, instead of going to our ticket, putting buy, that will take time. It will take a few seconds. When the order is in before the market open, the volatility in the first 10, 15 minutes enables us to get entry. But once the market open, there is nothing that precludes us from taking the trade on any stock that is moving, especially if you have targeted it in pre-market as a gangster trade. What do you mean, Telex? Oh, this is what I mean. Let's go to the 5-minute chart of Baidu. You cannot possibly say that you heard somebody talk about Baidu in pre-market yesterday and say, during all of this run, each one of these candles 5 minutes. I guarantee you in 5 minutes, you have time to buy. Yeah? You have time to buy. So these are the first 20 minutes where the stock is just posting higher highs above VWAP. Yeah, look at the stairs. Look at the stairs. So we talk about when this market goes up, it takes stairs. Yeah, these are some stairs on here. We're seeing them on our VWAP. Very, very nice stairs. And this thing went up for a good 35 minutes. 7:05, it's 7:05 Pacific time. Yeah, you could have bought this thing here anywhere you want. Now you could tell me, oh, at what price? Whatever price that is going up. Oh, I don't want that to be red. Let's call that green. Yeah. So yeah, we oops, sorry, Telex. Yeah, buy points. I'm just saying, folks. Yeah. Yeah, above you are posting higher highs. So if I copy this and I paste it, where's another buy point? If you miss that one, how about this one? How about this one? Yeah. Now you can say, hey, but Telex is overstretched. Okay, how do we know how to trade an overstretch? If we take a stronghold here, two things. When a stock is attacking the upper Bollinger, only two things can happen. Either the momentum continue up or it comes down. So you take a stronghold though, my friend, you are set. The call side of that stronghold will make you money to the point where you don't care about what's happened the other day. So yeah, when a stock is making a big move, please never find yourself, oh, I missed the trade, because I know that's something that happens a lot. You missed the trade, and then, okay, how about the rest of the day? Now let's go maybe to the 15-minute charts. Oh, the other points we are making here, notice how, I'm using the 5-minute chart on here because remember on that video where we say how to recognize a bullish setup, we said 5 minutes or 15 minutes. This was an opportunity for 5 minutes because the stock is moving. The momentum was strong. Yeah. And we said that, hey, if you really just put them side by side. Yeah. So let's put the 15 minutes on here. That's why for us, that's why we paid premium money for this. Here's the 15 minutes. That's Facebook. Nope. So we won't Baidu there. So here's the 15-minute chart of Baidu yesterday. Here's the 5-minute one. In 15 minutes, I think you have time to make a trade. And this morning, just for your trouble, my friend, if you manage that trade by the end of the day, by, again, taking a stronghold or whatever, where's Baidu starting this morning? Baidu starting this morning at $191. Yep. So momentum is something that you will love to see in stocks, especially when we have time left. So we are on a Tuesday, expiration is on Friday. We have time left on that. So hopefully that makes sense to everybody. Are there any questions on here? Hello, Mr. Mickey. How are you? Good morning, Miss Festus. How are you? Glad to have you. All right, folks. So this morning, what do we have? Well, the traders in our subscription room, they know what to trade. They have a list of options that they have had since last Thursday. I will think that so far, if let's say you are a subscriber in our trading room and over, let's say even since last Friday, you have not made money, then I don't know. I don't know. We need to talk. We gave 3 trades on last Friday. All 3 of them, they made good money. Yeah. Yesterday, it was, I think Monday, actually. Monday there was a stock that we were trading that was on top of the list. Over 100. When the trade, the system that we trade, when it's making gain, folks, they are not 15% gains. Yeah. They are not. They are not. They are multiple hundreds, or 10 baggers, or 20 baggers in the case of Qualcomm on Friday and Apple yesterday. That's what we have seen consistently around here. Hence, actually, for us, we need to rebrand this channel the 10 bagger channel. I kid you not. We are to do that. So this morning on okay, Mr. Matty Ice. I didn't see, okay, he said something, but then we didn't see it. So let's go inside of Power E-Trade and quickly take a look on here at the rest of the market overall. Can we share Power E-Trade? Yes, we can. This is that over there. You guys can see that. I need to go there myself. And let's talk about, okay, so SPY is flat at 369. Wow. It's just SPY is trading at 369. It's 369. Okay. So 370 for all intents and purposes. IWM, folks. IWM is quietly going to $200. That has been the strongest ETF over the last 3 weeks, easily. The chart attests of that. Yeah. So that's what's going on there. Not that much movement really on the ETF. And again, remember, folks, 11 Eastern. It's the time at which the Fed will be coming out with the interest rate decision. That creates volatility in the market. I repeat, volatility in the market. So if we go to the broader watch list, all right, so our broader watch list on here, let's see, as usual, in terms of zero volume or very little volume, LNG is back. LNG is back on top with 7 shares traded this morning. Fantastic, congratulations. Wow, the stock, I'm not sure if this is correct though, because why? That's possible. I mean, if Intel is taking 6 million shares this morning and the price is flat, then I'm not sure if how that's possible, right? So plus 0.00% and 6 million shares. Most likely that's from yesterday. Neo is having the top volume this morning. Apple is having, so Apple is starting slightly lower here, minus 0.5% compared to yesterday. Do we see, actually, yeah. So this is just, yeah, we are sorted per volume on here this morning. Who's taking, yeah, Bado's definitely taking volume, 340,000 shares this morning. Baba is taking some volume, up plus 0.5%. IWM is taking volume as well. So now if we go to percentage change in terms of percentage gap in either direction, if this thing, Etsy, we sold Etsy a little bit earlier. CVS is another one. CCL, RCL, but really, I mean, the decline is not much. I mean, for some of those, they are relatively small. On the, oh, that's mean, okay, if we see that, that's mean that IQ is not here. Okay. Can we put IQ in there? Yeah, IQ is down 9%. We saw that earlier. So did we see on the up, Baidu, Twitter, NKLA, Neo are the advancing one this morning. So let's focus on IQ then, because that's the one that's moving the most. Never be afraid to trade the stock that is moving the most. That's a concept that, I don't know, for whatever reason, it makes really retail traders. Oh, traders will say, oh, I missed out. No, you didn't miss out anything. This IQ here starting at $20 flat, fantastic. The worst that can happen is that over the next 3 days, expiration is on Friday, right? Over the next 3 days, IQ stock just stall at $20. Then we lose money. But if not, my friend, this momentum can carry out all the way to, I don't know, let's say at least 5%. 5% is $1. So right now, if we look at the 19 puts to look at the momentum in that direction, the 19 puts here, they stand to be going for maybe 20 cents. Yeah, that's we can consider them for a Gangsta trade. Absolutely. Yeah, $1. The stock is moving $2 already. Again, it's a $20 stock, so the percentage just come out to be what they are. So 19 puts definitely. Here, the delta here, if we apply, it's in relation to the current price. Yeah, meaning that if we're trying to find out how much this 19 puts going to cost, this is the best approximation to do that. So we know this much. As of now, this delta was not the delta that we had yesterday, because if it was the delta that we had yesterday, we'll just multiply that by 2 points. It was lower than that. It was lower than that. Yeah. So for us to find out that delta, we need to say, okay, what is currently 2 points away, as actually the 19 were $3 away. So we want to find something that's $3 away. So meaning this one, thereabout. So the delta is 2 cents. 2 cents times 2, that's 4 cents. So I will say, yeah, anything between 10 and 15 cents, you can get this. You can get that 19. And look at how they are dropping the implied volatility, meaning the market makers, the bias on here is not to make this option pay, because they are dropping this implied volatility big time, as if they were expecting the event. You see? Normally, when something like this happens, the implied volatility should be increasing, because now all of a sudden the stock was not moving that much. Actually, where's the constellation? Okay, look at this. So, yeah, they will tell you that it jumped a little bit, but, I mean, come on. Yeah, this is the manipulation, if you will. I hate to call it like that, but this is at its best. There is no reason for this implied volatility now that these stocks, these options are they are out of the money, granted, but let's say this one is flirting with in the money, and they're dropping it by almost 30%. Why? If anything, it should be increasing. That's how the market makers have a way of just manipulating option. Trust me, big time, because they control the parameter in them. So 19 puts on here, it's I think is a decent target. And if you want to use the chocolate version of it, 19 and a half and 18 and a half could be your three targets for, I think, 10, 15 cents thereabout. Now, if they decide to buy the dip on here, because the news that came, the so-called news that's making this, it's because the company IQ, it's generating an offer, meaning they are introducing new shares to the float. Hence, when that happens, typically the understanding is that that will dilute the current value of the for the current shareholders. That's always a bearish news. So anytime that a company is introducing more shares of their stock to the market, that's why do they do that? To raise money. That's what company do that. So on the call side, okay, the other teaching point here, when something like this happens, the calls are going to be easier to fill. So teaching moment opportunity again, if I increase this, so let's say 21 calls, right? The 21 calls as of now, this was yesterday, they were worth $1.39. Now if I tell you to put a bid of 15 cents on them, you're gonna get it. Yeah, because this is going to change. The stock is down 10%. All right, folks, I hope that was value. I need to give everybody some time to reset, to get ready, and give some time to myself as well. Have a safe FOMC day. It's promised to be a wild Wednesday, all right. It may be quiet at first until 11 Pacific or 2 p.m. Eastern, but between 2 p.m. when the Fed decision comes and 2:30 when the chairman, Mr. Jerome Powell, starts speaking, there will be plenty of volatility. Make the best use of it. We talk to you later. Bye-bye.